These are my notes going back 2 years. I've hit a second bottom. God is everything or he is nothing. I hate that. Why? Because I don't want to need God. I resent being powerless. But I am at the point where I have to surrender. Know God, love God, serve God. I am knowing God better every day. Here are things that I know. I need people. I need organization, like I bring strategies to other companies. I need that for myself. Emma's criticism aligns with my own self-criticism. I can't do the next indicated step without a plan, organized to-dos. I wing it every day. I need weekly goals. I can't expect things to happen. I need daily goals. My 20s were a half measures decade. I didn't want to commit to anything, so I had deniability. It's still true to an extent. I don't commit to anything. I don't want feedback. I don't think I need it, and I'm scared of it. I'm paralyzed by feedback. Self-hate is a form of self-will. That's not how God sees me. I can build faith through action, build the relationship with God through turning it over and building trust every day. I thank God every day that I'm sober. All art is quite useless. You need to write out your prayers. Include music in your prayers. You need to surrender every day, accept every day, even though you don't want to. It feels pathetic, yet if you don't, you will lapse into self-will, which feels comfortable and natural, but it's painful in the long run. You have to surrender and accept every day, every day. Self-will feels natural. Surrender feels like weakness, but it's not. You have to accept who you are, what you are, and that it won't change. So you need routine every day. You need gratitude every day. Accept and be grateful. For Pardot, how should we launch? How should we describe it to the sales team? How do we partner with the sales team to support them better? Right now it's driven by marketing. Can we drive it by sales? Maybe we don't need to get all the content approved. Tighten up a deck that has your digital strategy for the hospital business on a few slides. Self-esteem comes when your goals and your values fit. People need to know what their values are. Love a life that is consistent with your values. Pull up your mission statement again and finish it. Read it. Read it every week. Read it every day so that you know who you are and what your values are. Are your actions consistent with your values? Don't be reactive. Don't be house on fire. Don't respond immediately. react versus response. Determine from your priorities. Need to pause to discern. Take time. Pause 3 to 5 times every day. Reset. Don't get distracted. Prioritize. Schedule your day. When will you do X? You can't expect anything to happen if you don't schedule it. Make sure you follow up every meeting with an email. Prioritization. Bullets under prioritization. Planning, calm, not too reactive. Where are we going? Larger term. Longer term. What would you do if it was your very last day? Noting, catch yourself, go into every activity with intention, clear space around you, check in 3 times every day. That's from Headspace. Yeah, clear out your space on your desk so that you can focus and work. Have a single to-do list. Pull together all your music assets, video files, clearly organized on Google Docs, so you can find everything. Look for an acoustic producer. Intention throughout the day. Noting, phone is there for you. Work with your phone. Don't be a slave to your phone. Go to the Mariner's birthday meeting once a month. It's not too much to ask. Productivity, not trying to control. Note chaos in your mind. Get calm. Get okay. Get routine. That's from Headspace. Productivity, not useful to focus for a short period of time. We're trained to have short attention spans. Focus in a gentle way. Work on one thing at a time. Your day is a series of tasks that require focus. Schedule your tasks. Questions for Shanta. Walk through the creative project, a web project. How are you doing it? Who approves? What systems? The job numbers. Tracking back and forth. Do we need dependencies, roll-up tasks, Gantt chart, resources, Kanban board or list? Do we need a dashboard to see who's working on what, who has what? Do we need to be able to comment on the job? Who's allowed to comment? What rights do they need? At what point do we move to Agile? Where do the final files reside? Who is someone in information systems who owns Agile? Follow up the diner's card. Here are things I know. God's love is constant, agape. It's not dependent on me. It's one way. It's like the rain falls on good and bad alike. We are called upon to imitate him, always and unconditionally. God is not vengeful, angry, or disappointed. God will not save us against our cooperation. We have to cooperate. Sin separates us from God. Love is not complete unless reciprocated. Metanoia, radical something. Metanoia. Okay, bring productivity to every aspect of life. Intention, focus, attention, sustainable effort, flow. What is leadership? You have to have a vision, state out strategy, but then you have to have actual plans to make it happen. You need to apply that model to both work and music and all of your life goals. How do I carry on my family values? What are my family values from my parents? Write every day. You are a channel of God by creating, by writing. Clean up AdWords, conversions. Look at Pardot from the outside. What would Bilal ask? What would Matt Anacone ask? Visualize success. What do you want to announce at the sales meeting? Look at everything you're working on from the outside. Prioritize. What's missing from your fiscal 22 goals? Get it going. Put some absolute deadlines down. Schedule writing every day. Clothes for Hungary, car, Airbnb, schedule appointments, Dabash, cousins together, ? Make a Pardot list for your Pardot expert. Update your resume. Make an exhaustive list of Pardot to-dos. Think about, what does Kristen want? How do I remove anxiety from her? I know the answer. It's organization, knowing things are getting done, knowing things aren't slipping. It's me prioritizing on the things that are important for her. Get SEM Rush tracking into funnel. Update the category page. Build it out in Excel and do a deck of UI updates. Make it easy for them. What are the actions I need to take to get a raise next year? Start figuring out questions for the CMS next year. Who do I need to interview? What questions should I ask them?